up on it. They grew up on it. They grew up on it. They grew up on it. That's not an excuse. Because your boss ain't grow up on it. You know what I mean? The CEO ain't grow up on it. These companies, yeah, they use it for branding purposes, but that's not, you don't get to know the ins and outs of every corporate structure through Instagram, IG. You don't see a whole bunch of people that work for Google and TikTok and everything. You don't see them all up on there telling you the intricate parts of what's going on with the company.
In my experience, specifically when it comes to dating, black men just off top want to submit, but provide nothing to submit to. Nowadays, y'all don't even have the education or credentials to be talking to a bitch, especially out the side of your neck. I found that in a lot of intimate relationships, there's this pit-pat like competition of who makes the most and who does this and who does that, when it should be a symbiotic relationship. Black men are so consumed with being dominant and being on top. For what? At the cost of dimming your shine. I was in a relationship with someone who said they no longer respected me the moment I started making more than that.
Don't let them talk, they gon' talk anyway. Don't let them talk, they gon' talk anyway. Topic of discussion, this the light they want it. Topic of discussion, this the light
your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
Welcome back to Conversation with me. I'm your host, KATRINA GIBBS. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that bell notification if you want to be notified. And so you can be notified for every time I drop a video, content, whatever. Hit that bell notification. Support the channel, actually share. And when you share it, tag me so I know on all platforms. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. Oh, Lord. I wonder, as I was doing research and looking this stuff up on this young lady, I never seen that anybody gave out her age. So, and maybe she has on her past TikToks, but I don't follow the young lady. But you already in this situation, so we're not talking to you anymore. You just gotta handle your scandal however you gonna handle it, right? So for in the future, young women, young men, nobody in the world, and see, this is the excuse. Everybody want to say, oh, they grew up on it. 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 That's not an excuse. Because your boss ain't grow up on it. You know what I mean? The CEO ain't grow up on it. These companies, yeah, they use it for branding purposes, but that's not, you don't get to know the ins and outs of every corporate structure through Instagram, IG. You don't see a whole bunch of people that work for Google and TikTok and everything. You don't see them all up on there telling you the intricate parts of what's going on with the company. So what makes you think that you get to come on here and get on these platforms and tell everybody what's going on with the company that you work for? Unless you own it, honey, you better follow some rules. What part of the world that y'all not understanding? What part? I can care less about y'all saying this is what the kids is doing. Well, the kids is getting fired for it too. Understand that part. Boom. What part y'all don't get? What? And then you, young lady, you out here, you're being a clinician to people who need help. You're a therapist for people. What in the world would make you say, I'm about to speak my piece on this piece? Like, what? Stop thinking that you're just, I believe people think social media is such a shield that they'll never get in trouble for. When you see people get in trouble for social media literally every day, did you think your blackness was going to save you? No, it did not. What did you think it was going to do? Why didn't you think black people was going to get on your head when those are the people who are online complaining? White people be online complaining, don't get me wrong, and people get in trouble behind that. But black Twitter is known to find Karens and Kens and all this little nicknames y'all got for people and get them fired. What makes you think you was exempt because you was talking to black people? Baby, you being a therapist, you already know this is a sick community that we living in, we dealing in. What would make you think that you was exempt? That's the part that's getting me. On top of that, you're a therapist. Why aren't, if you felt like this was work that needed to be done or needed to be said, you would have just gave a little piece of how you was feeling and gave your information on how you could do it. Why would you be up here giving out free advice? Don't you get paid for that? Okay, maybe you getting paid more on TikTok. Who knows? I don't know. They say you got 100K some odd subscribers, followers, whatever you call them on TikTok. So maybe you getting paid more money from TikTok, and maybe it was more interesting to entertain that side. But baby, now, you know what I mean? They checking your credentials. They write articles on you. What made you think that you was about to heal the community through TikTok? And this is a good lesson, y'all. This is one lesson that I'm learning. Baby, whatever you feel like you need to fight, you about to die on that hill alone. You'll soon find that it ain't many people standing with you. Why everybody is cheering you on social media? They're not really standing with you. They're going to let you die on that hill all alone. And that's going to be that. They're going to move on. They're going to find another therapist, find another TikToker, find another YouTuber. Yeah. On top of that, your mind is blown that a black woman wrote an article on you that scared your job. Well, who did you think was going to tell on you, honey? Like, I'm here to tell you, women don't even like women. Men don't even like women. So come on, man. And I know that's such a broad, bold statement to make, but let's just be real and let's be honest of what we're dealing with out here. Deal with your patients individually. Y'all, if it's that deep, block your coworkers. But see, you didn't think you was going to go viral, and you fucked around and went viral. See, it's an upside and a downside to going viral. Now who's going to hire you? Do you have money to start a private practice? I mean, who knows? Maybe you do have money for that. You better find a way, because y'all think that y'all can just get away willy-nilly in the world and get to blame it on I'm young. And I'm not saying that she blamed it on that she was young, but most people are going to back her up and say, well, she was young. She didn't know any better. This is what they're doing. That is what they're doing. Well, everything that you integrated in, that you're living in, it all has rules, boundaries, especially if you didn't make it up. If you did not start this company, baby, you got to follow some type of policy. And what? It was another video I seen where the girl was counting the pills, right? She counting the pills. What's the fascination about showing everybody what's going on at work? What is that about? That you work? Listen, everybody that I've worked with at a job, I've never followed none of them on social media. Block. Matter of fact, I had one dude, I called this dude a coon, right? And then he went to HR on me. That's why I said, oh man, it's real deep out here. You know what I mean? And that's when I knew HR was looking at me. I didn't even say his name, no nothing. He just knew I was talking about him, right? And he a cool dude. I'm not even going to front. He a cool dude. You know what I mean? I might have just said something just being in my own little world, in my own little head. But I had to understand, like, damn, something gonna have to change, right? Like, I gotta block everybody. I can't have y'all in my life, yada, yada, yada. Or I'm gonna be subject to going to HR, signing papers, last warnings, terminations. You know what I'm saying? I have to deal with that. I have to deal with me saying something on social media is gonna come back and bite me. If I don't feel like I have to deal with that, then I need to create my own company. If I feel like I don't want to deal with that, I should create my own company. Or shit, let it be that. It's up and it's stuck. Y'all live by Cardi B's rules anyway. It's up and it's stuck. Conversations with me. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that PayPal. Hit that Cash App. Support the channel. You see the content coming. Support the channel. I greatly appreciate everybody who has been supporting the channel. Conversations with me.